Hey guys.
Alright folks, we're back with another Patreon request and another song from Ankor with Oblivion, Chapter 3. I think we did Chapter 2 before.
I thought we were going to do the...
Yeah, we can do that now.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you want to do like...
Yeah.
Like...
it comes in with like a nice sparkle effect.
I don't know how to do that shit.
Okay.
It's just going to pop up.
It's going to pop off.
Whatever. I'm not technical or gifted. So, Ankor, Oblivion, Chapter 3. Ready?
Yeah.
I'm detecting a different vibe from the other song. Oh, I thought the camera angle was going to move down a little bit further, but it wasn't to be had. All right. Without trying to sound creepy, moving on. What's your thoughts? This is the second video we checked from the band. Very different song from the previous one. What's your thoughts on it? And don't say, I want to hear what you have to say.
No, but it's like, it's weird, this song. I know for a fact...
I liked it, man.
I know for a fact my girlfriend will love this song. I know for a fact. But for me, it's because...
Okay, first, now you have to unpack that. What does that mean?
No, because she likes, like, songs...
I know for a fact she's going to love this song.
Oh, no,
what does that mean?
Because she likes bands that are also like that, that have music similar to this.
The funny thing is, when I hear a song like this, the first thing that comes to mind is Spirit Box, and I don't like Spirit Box, but I like this song. So explain that to me. How the fuck do I like this and I don't like that? It's like this and like that and like this.
I don't know though, because it's pretty Spirit Boxy. It's very Spirit Boxy. I only like it because of her voice in the...
Her voice
carries it, because if
her voice is out. But okay, but I can complain about a lot of things about Spirit Box. But Courtney, it's in Spirit Box. If there's one thing that band has that's really good, is her voice.
But then they fuck up everywhere else.
But I just find that sometimes it becomes a little bit annoying. And I'm not saying her voice is annoying. The way the whole songs are put together,
it becomes annoying.
It just becomes the whole thing becomes annoying.
But
here, it was so emotional. It was just a beautiful.
If anything, I didn't like the first part of the song. I
don't like the way it started. I was like, where the hell is this going?
If anything, I enjoy the song halfway through and then the half going to the end, because
I just didn't like the intro.
I didn't like the first...
It was like some Demi Lovato kind of shit at the beginning.
I didn't like the first part, and the reason why is because...
Not hating on Demi Lovato, it's just not my cup of tea.
It's not like it was Demi Lovato. It was because what it sounded like those movies that have like a very emotional, like, musical number in it.
Oh, I thought you were going to say like a very emotional movie like The Notebook.
No, it just has a very it has a very cheesy and generic sound to it.
Almost like a Hallmark movie.
Yes, that's what the first part of the song had. Like, even,
it was a Hallmark moment.
Even after the first little chorus that they had, and it went back to that, I was like, I don't like it. It's very cheesy sounding. Like, it sounds like a Hallmark movie. Like, it was really weird. Like, I didn't like it at all. But
it finished off strong.
But it finished off very strong, and that's where I like it.
I enjoyed it. I didn't like the beginning. Like, really the beginning.
No, honestly, I think it was the first minute I didn't enjoy it, but then everything after that I enjoyed.
I didn't like the beginning, the intro.
But do you agree with me? It was very cheesy sounding.
Yeah, but once the song got over the hump of that first...
It got better.
Yeah, but for me the hump was really the first, 15 seconds.
No, for me it was at least the first minute.
Your hump is bigger than mine.
Damn right.
Let's agree to agree. Right. Not to disagree. Let's agree to agree. What I'm saying to you is that, first of all, second song we check out from this band, and the reason why I agreed to check out the first Patreon request is one reason we had never checked out the band before. Two, my good friend Eleni plays drums in the band, and I wanted to check out what she was doing since she left Nervosa, so I really wanted to check out. I really enjoyed that first song. I really enjoyed that first video, and her voice is phenomenal.
Her voice is really
she's
nice.
a really good... I'm actually surprised that this band is not as much on the radar on this side of the Atlantic as I think it should be. Because I find the band with these characteristics, with this sound, right now is what it seems to be what's really popular. And I'm not saying that they're making music to be popular. That's not what I'm trying to say.
But the sound they have is popular.
But it's just a sound that's very in right now.
Yeah.
Like when you think of bands like Spirit Box, to a different extent, but not that far off. Sleep Token. Sleep Token is a little bit more electronic.
But they're the it thing, though.
But they're the it. Yeah, it's like these bands that bring in pop elements with like metalcore elements, with metal elements, with post rock, post metal element. It's like a little bit of a gumbo of a bunch of different things. But her voice sells me because her voice. The reason I like her voice a lot is different reasons. One is I find her voice very touching. Like when she's singing, I can feel what she's saying. It doesn't seem scripted. It doesn't feel like somebody wrote the lyrics for her and she's just singing the lyrics. You know what I mean? It doesn't feel that way.
Which is something I had a problem with Spirit Box in the.
I don't think that's the case there. I think I don't think. They write their own lyrics, but it doesn't seem legit. Yeah,
right. Just in this one, the lyrics are very good. It's just that since the start is so cheesy for me, it makes the lyrics feel cheap because of the sound.
But for me, after that hump, The song became
perfect.
very emotional.
Yeah, and it was perfect. I
And
love the end there where she's getting frostbite everywhere, and she just starts,
I don't think it's frostbite, but I get what you're saying.
I had to go with frostbite.
Yeah, it's more of the what do you call
Thank
it?
God they didn't cover her face. I mean, it
Yeah,
went to the
yeah, yeah.
chin,
They went, but that's like you have to stop there.
the chin strap. Yeah,
Yeah, because if you go full on, then you're one of um, those Dutch guys. What do you call it? The
what Zwarte Piet
Zwarte Piets. Yeah,
with Sinterklaas.
yeah, Zwarte Piets.
I thought it was gonna be like she would just be the darker version of that X-Men chick. I can't remember her name.
No, I thought you were gonna say she was gonna be the female Justin Trudeau.
That too.
All right. So moving on. I like her voice because I really connect with her voice and with the message which she's saying. It feels like it's really coming from a deep place within it.
It feels real.
It feels real because she keeps it simple. She's not trying to be super poetic in what she's saying. Like she's not trying to it's like, for example, when I see videos of people who lost their pets and they take the time to grab their phone and record themselves crying with their dead pet, whatever it be, a cat, a dog, whatever. To me, that is just seems so ingenuous. I'm not saying that they're not missing their pet, they're not suffering or whatever. But who the fuck in a moment of grief thinks of pulling out their phone and recording themselves in said moment of grief to post it out there? To me, it's just like, it's the lowest of the low, as far as I'm concerned. As far as I'm concerned, I've lost pets, as you know. Not the last thing on my mind
is just pull out the camera.
It was let me put out the phone and film myself. No, I like it. It doesn't even cross your mind.
Yeah,
Doesn't even cross your mind. It just doesn't. Even like the same thing if I lost a loved one. If I lost a loved one, never in my wildest dreams during a moment of sadness would I think, you know what would be really good right now? If I recorded myself crying over losing like my father or whoever and posted on his anniversary or whatever. Like, no, like if you're doing that, you don't really care for the person you're crying for. You care about the clicks and the sympathy and all of this. That's what you care for.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is, there's a lot of music out there right now that, to me, when I listen to it, feels that.
It's fake. It's fake.
It feels fake. If it doesn't feel connected, it doesn't work for me. For one reason or another, it doesn't work for me. I feel like I'm watching one of those videos. But when I hear her sing, when I hear a song like this, it feels different. Like I like she brings me in. Like,
yeah.
Because it doesn't feel disingenuous. It feels like she's in the moment. Almost like if the lyrics were ad-libbed. Like she didn't write the lyrics. It was whatever she was feeling in that moment, and that's what she sang in that moment.
Yeah.
I like that. The song got better musically as well from that beginning. Vocally it got better. I don't think this is a song that needed harsh vocals, but I didn't mind the fact that they used them almost as backing vocals, like little add-ons. I thought that was cool. But a song like this, the heaviness that the guitars have was more than enough to really give it enough. To me, it was good. It closed off extremely strong. If you had shown me the last third of the song and the first third of the song, I think it's two different songs.
Yeah.
So
two different artists too. If
yeah,
you play the audio.
100%. Ja.
Jawohl.
Das Auto. So, anyways, the song got progressively better. That part I agree with you, but I was only for
your hump was smaller than mine.
Smaller. Yeah. I got into it quicker.
Quicker.
I like that scene at the table when she's like, she has all her family and friends around.
And then she goes to reach for something.
And then she looks around and there's nobody there. And sometimes it's like, okay, it's nobody. It's not like nobody's there because they all died. It's nobody there because of your own actions have taken you away from those around you. Because, for two reasons, right? Like if you're addicted to drugs, alcohol, whatever the case might be, your actions take you away from your loved ones, almost like if they died. But it's not them that are dying, it's you that it's killing yourself, and you're the one that's dying. And then they don't want to be around because they don't want to see you. Two reasons why they don't want to be around. One, they don't want to see you self-destroy yourself. And two, they don't want to be they don't want to be complicit to whatever it is that you're doing. I was watching that, and there's a scene there when she's at the table before they disappear. She's grabbing a drink, and it kind of reminded me of I quit drinking. See, I never thought of myself. I'm opening my heart to you guys. This is a very emotional song. I never thought of myself as an alcoholic. I still don't see myself as an alcoholic.
Yeah, you're like Jimmy O Yang. It's like I like myself a beer and some wine. Here
I don't
there.
drink beer, but okay.
But what he said was, I do enjoy myself a beer and a wine here or there, but when I start, I can't stop.
That's my problem.
Yeah, which makes you an alcoholic.
No, because I don't search for the drink.
Yes, but
if it's not in the house, I don't go buy it.
Of course.
I only drink in social occasions.
But when you do,
my problem is once I start, I can't really see myself stopping. Like when I go to a concert or I go to a friend's house and the drinks start, like it's really hard for me to just say 1, 2, and that's enough. Normally I do because I'm driving. At a concert, I normally have one right at the beginning of the night and then one in the middle of the night, so that by the time I'm driving home, the alcohol is kind of gone and whatever. But, I've done this multiple times where I take an Uber to a friend's house because I just know I'm going to get absolutely destroyed and I don't want to drive. At least I'm conscious enough not to drive drunk. But even at home, when your mom brings booze home and I open it, that bottle is gone in that day.
Even if you don't like it, too.
Yeah,
I've
because
noticed
it's like,
that. Like, she bought these, like, pre-mixed mimosas and you said they were shit. And then by the end of the day, that was gone. I wanted to try it.
But I don't go... The reason I think this is a really interesting thing, because the reason I don't see myself as an alcoholic is because I don't go search for it. But I'm not like jonesing like at home. Like I want to go.
But
I don't buy booze.
Alcoholic is not just that one. There's two forms of alcohol.
I think I'm more of a social drinker. There's just sometimes the social group is just me and the bottle.
Exactly. So therefore, you're an alcoholic. I mean,
I think that's such a strong term. Honestly,
no, but dude, it's two forms of being an alcoholic.
I think I'm a functioning alcoholic.
Yes. Okay.
Because I when I see an alcoholic, I don't see a person that necessarily can function in society.
No, you see someone who's dependent on the booze. But you're not. It's just that when you have one, it's kind of like, it's like chips. You can't just have one chip. You have to have a bowl.
Yeah, or chocolate.
Or chocolate, yeah.
Who just has one fucking little... Or M&Ms. Who just has one M&M?
Yeah, you pour it into a little cup.
So, as of the new year, I quit pop, like, Coke, Pepsi, ginger ale, all of that shit, and I quit alcohol. So it's been like a month. I read a lot of people saying that since I stopped drinking, life is great and I feel amazing and whatever, and I think these people are a bunch of bullshitters. Because I haven't felt this shitty in a very long fucking time. So I'm still waiting for the hump. When is the hump coming?
It's because when you find something, like quitting something, I've always said that, like, unless it's a health risk, quitting something you should turn it from something you do multiple to moderation.
I know, but there's no such thing in my life that's moderation. I'm not the kind of person...
That's harder than quitting. That in itself is harder than quitting, because us not bringing booze home and you not drink. Like,
no, but there's booze in the fridge in the garage. I haven't touched it.
Of course, but that's moderation, because moderation.
No, but if your mother open and I see it in the fridge and it's fucking open, it's gonna be really hard for me to not like
at least have one drink.
Yeah.
But that's moderation. Moderation is okay.
But right from the bottle.
I want at least 2 drinks, and you have 1 drink, and then you wait a little bit, and you have another drink, and that's it.
But the problem is when you know that yourself have a hard time controlling, the only way to control it is to cut it completely. Because I cannot do the moderation part.
Of course.
So like,
but I'm saying, but then that's why you're getting that low from it, is because since you're going from having it in your life to no longer having it in your life, it's not just a big drop off.
It is not like I was drinking every day. That's not the case. But for example, if I knew there was a show coming, like, if I knew that I was going to a show, let's say on Monday or Tuesday or whatever, I would be looking forward to not as much as going to the show as having a drink at the show. Like, it was kind of like, because, I haven't had a drink for like 2 weeks because I haven't been to a show, so I'm looking forward to going to the show to have...
See, the thing is, I'm happy that I've been blessed by the powers that be. I'm happy that I've been blessed with a non-addictive personality where I can have...
I don't think I'm have an addicted personality.
But when you have one, you have to have multiple. For me...
An addictive personality wouldn't allow me to quit or go long periods of time without drinking.
But it's an addictive thing that when one, you have to have another, you have to have... For me, was even marijuana and stuff. I have some downstairs and I have some in the house and whatever. But I'm very cautious of what I'm doing now or what I'm going to be doing tomorrow or whatever. So... last time I smoked was...
Maybe I'm in denial.
You are in denial. Last time I smoked was...
First step towards recovery is admitting you have a problem.
Last time I smoked was almost 2 months ago. right? But I haven't been jonesing for another. It was just something I do when I know I don't have anything to do tomorrow. I have nothing planned for the rest of the night.
But okay,
and
but
I just and then I only have one. I never like the little cigarette things I have. I only have one because I know if I have 2, 3, 4, I'm fucked. So I have one. Do I have multiple in the car in the packaging? Of course, there's like 20 in there, but I only have one. Because I don't care if they get old and I have to throw them away. I know personally I only really want one and I only really need one, and I know multiple would hurt me in the end. If it was a health issue, then I would cut it out. Like, that's my only thing with cutting stuff out.
I mean, for me, people are like, "Oh, your life is going to be great without a hangover." I never had a hangover. I'm blessed with the fact that I can process the alcohol extremely well. I've never had a hangover. I've been drinking since I was like fucking 80 years old. Like, in Portugal, like, you know, it's part of your DNA. You drink from the time you were born almost. Your parents already had alcohol in their blood when they were conceiving you and all that shit. It's part of the DNA. So that's not the issue for me. Like, hangover's never been an issue. Being drunk and belligerent, that's never been the case. I've never acted that way. I don't... Like, if anything, when I drink, I get really mellow and I just want to sleep. That's kind of like, that's kind of where I'm at. But my issue, even now, a month into this, is that I'm not jonesing for a drink. But when I see somebody enjoying a drink, fuck, I want to have a drink. See? Because it reminds me of the good times of when I had a drink.
And that's where I'm blessed. That's where I'm blessed because it's been, 2 months since I've had or a month or whatever, since I've had even an edible or whatever. And I've seen my friends do it. And guess what? I have no desire. It's just something that I found myself doing from time to time whenever I wanted to.
I told everybody what I'm doing so that people don't offer me drinks when we go to shows. The good thing is, I don't know about where you guys are, but the drinks here at shows are fucking expensive. So so when it comes to me having an alcohol issue and me being cheap, the cheap part of me surpasses the alcohol issue.
And that's also part of my thing.
So I'm like, dude, it's fuck, $20 for a rum and coke? I'm good. I'm good.
I was downtown, when was I? I was downtown like 2 weeks ago, and I passed by the mushroom shop that I got the other ones from, right? And I'm like, I kind of want to buy them and then have them in the house, so then one day if I want them, because I don't have any more, and then one day if I want them, there they are. I don't have to go, whatever. Right? But then I was like, but they're like $45.
Do I really want to spend $45?
And then I was like, $45, but like I could go get a junior chicken meal for $10. And then I went to go buy.
You don't get a body like this spending $50 on mushrooms.
Of course. I don't have the mushroom body.
These are all McRibs right here.
I've never had the McRib.
No,
but it's bad.
You have
but it's back.
It's back, yeah.
I didn't even know it was here to begin with. Yeah. I thought it was only an American thing.
So anyhow, guys, I admit I'm here to say that I struggle with...
Hello, my name is Pedro, and I'm an alcoholic.
And I haven't had a drink in 30 days, so 31 days.
Where's your coin?
I don't know. I didn't go to AA. No, it's
Iceland.
okay. I didn't go to AA or anything like that. I didn't do the. I really did this for health reasons. I just felt like, as I get older, drinking is not going to make... It's going to have an impact on my quality of life going forward and stuff like that.
But that shouldn't be the reason, in my opinion.
What, health?
Well, no, health
is a fucking good reason.
Health is a good reason, but it shouldn't be I'm getting older, so I... No,
because when you're young, you don't see the forest from the trees.
When I'm 70, I'm doing every drug imaginable. I don't fucking care. I'll drink every day. I don't care.
That's what you're saying now.
When you
start seeing the gates of death approaching,
and guess what? I'm not gonna see the gates of death approach, and I'm gonna be like, fuck, I should eat a salad today. No, if I'm gonna go out, I'm gonna go out having the greatest life.
I used to say all of that when I was your age.
Because the thing is,
the problem, and this video's gone really long, I just want to say, the problem is not dying. The problem is suffering. I'm not worried about death.
Oh, of course.
I'm not worried about one day not waking up. Fuck. Whatever.
It's just the way of dying.
Yeah, because if you have a stroke and you're kind of half paralyzed and you're in a fucking wheelchair, is that really how you want to go for the rest of your life? Of course not. So I'm not worried about dying. Dying doesn't worry me.
Fuck, it's just the way of dying. You're trying to prevent the bad way.
If somebody could say to you, don't worry, dude, you can do whatever you want. When you die, you're not going to suffer. You're just going to close your eyes and you're going to be gone. Okay, then I would be like, fuck yeah, let's fucking go. I wouldn't care.
But
what I'm concerned is that, like, the older you get, your body processes things differently. I don't want to have any liver issues.
But the thing is, I would moderate it to a certain age. I would moderate until a certain age, and then once
the older you get, trust me.
Once I hit like, if I hit 70 and I've already seen my grandkids and whatever the case is,
dude,
at that point I might as well go sit on the porch with the rocking chair.
Dude, life is like money.
Life
is like money. The more you have, the more you want. The older you get, the longer you want to live.
I don't know about that. Do you know how many old people we know that just wish for death? Well, a lot. I used to volunteer
if you have a terminal disease or something like that.
And even when I would volunteer at the
but like,
place,
come on, but that's what I'm saying. Like, fuck, if I was those guys, I would be drinking. I'd rather drink than be in the retirement home.
One of them at the time, because this was also like 10 years ago, or not 10 years ago, but
we got really sidetracked.
Quite a bit ago. One of them was a World War I vet, and he was old. Like, I'm talking. But he went to the war when he was underage. He was one of the child soldiers.
Yeah. He lied on his papers.
Yeah. So, but like, he was old, but even he didn't want. I don't think he was one of the ones who wanted death. But then there was like the granny next to him who lived a pretty good life, and she was like, "I am so old," and she's like wanting death. And I always found it funny. I'm like, this guy went through some deep shit.
That's why he has more appreciation for life.
And you don't.
That's why.
And you're mad that your grandkids are not seeing you, and that's why you want to die.
Fuck them kids.
Fuck them kids.
Yeah, fuck them kids. Anyhow,
this guy is just happy to get cut down.
That's why I already told your mother, when I get old, I'm hiring a Filipino nanny to come and take care of me, wipe my ass, clean my dick, do whatever it is that she's got to do. And if she treats me well, I'll treat her well. Fuck that shit. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to invest myself in a Filipino nanny. That's my retirement plan.
That guy is just happy that he didn't get cut down by the Germans in the war, and like, you know, he's doing his thing.
All right, on that note, guys.
I think he's passed by now, though.
Probably. Hit us up in the comment section. Let us know your thoughts of the band, of the video, of this fucking discussion. And if you see me somewhere, don't offer me a drink. Maybe a Perrier.
Perrier, definitely.
That's what I drink now. I drink sparkling water. Because I'm fancy like that.
Yeah.
All right, guys. We'll see you all at the next one.
See ya.